This is Stephanie, and today we are learning how to cover her red blotchy skin. This is where we get to. How did we do it? Let's find out. We start out with some skincare. I put some Transdermal C serum and some C balm. This is a lot of vitamin C to hydrate, nutriate, really make her skin soft and supple to receive makeup. This is some primer just to keep the foundation on her skin a bit longer, make her skin nice and dewy. And this is the magic sauce. This is Makeup Forever Green Tint. I tap it into her skin very lightly, and after I apply it, then I use a light to medium coverage foundation. I avoid a full coverage foundation. I really just want her skin to look like skin, but I want to take the redness out. As you can see, the green does not show up green on her skin. It removes the red, and then as I put the foundation on, it is a wonderful coverage and it just looks very sheer. It does not look like I've just added green. If you're using a green tint that you can see on your skin, or if your skin goes ashy, it's not a good quality green tint. And you can also use it after you put foundation on. That looks beautiful. Then we're using some concealer. So as you can see, on one of her cheeks, there's a little bit of leftover red. So I just tap a little bit of concealer only where I need it. Plus I use that concealer under her eye area to clean up any discoloration there, although she doesn't have much for sure, but I really work on that one spot. So as you can see, I go at it with many different layers. Then I toss a little bit of powder just so that the powders I'm going to use with eyeshadow and blush do not streak on her skin. This is a blonde eyebrow pencil. She has beautiful eyebrows, so I just want to lightly fill those in. I go with the natural direction of the hair. I don't draw it in, I try to make it look like hair. So as you can see, I just use small strokes and lightly apply it. The whole very strong blocky eyebrow is definitely out, and I think because she has very fine, delicate features, I want to keep her eyebrows also very fine and delicate, but I want them a little bit stronger because we are really going to work on her eyes today. This is a bronzer. It's by GLOSSIER. So I love this bronzer. It is very bronze. It is a very warm golden sun-kissed bronze, which I felt would be really nice for her hair color. As you can see, her hair is lovely and golden and beautiful and like a lion's mane. It's just great. So I wanted to use something that would really bring out those undertones in her hair. So I just use a number 1 brush by Merit, one of my favorite brushes. Tap it in along her hairline, under her cheekbone. Just lightly tap that in, and it frames her face beautifully and really warms it up and brings out her face shape and her lovely cheekbones. Now I'm going to use a Melba blush. It's just a lovely warm blush. I'm doing warm blush, warm lipstick, and a lot of red type tones on her eyes. Isn't that beautiful? Like, I could actually stop right there and just put a little lipstick on her. It looks really beautiful. This is Painterly eyeshadow. It's basically an eye base, and you can use it as an eyeshadow, but I'm using it as a base today because I don't want her eyeshadow to crease up. She has fairly liquidy lids. Okay, we're starting with a lot of warm tones on her eye, just to start off with. So this is a yellow. This is a Ben Nye palette that I'm using. So she has those light blue eyes. So we're going to use the warm tones on her eyelids and next to her eye to really bring out that blue eye color that she has, that very sheer glacial blue. It's just beautiful. I'm using the exact same color underneath with a pencil brush. So I've surrounded her eye in that color. Then I'm using the very dark chocolate shade in matte from that same palette right next to her lashes with kind of a poofy liner brush. It's not super thin. I want to give it kind of a smoky look with this. Now, this look is very layered. So we're layering many different levels from the moisturizer, the green tint, the foundation, and then the layers of eyeshadow. So we start with a yellow warm tone, put the darker liner all the way around her eye. We're going to go into eyeliners. We're just going to layer this. And this is how you get these more smoky, elevated sort of looks, is through quite a lot of layering. Now I'm going to use, this is called COSTA RICHE. So as you can see, her blue eyes are just jumping out. So this is a brown, it's a dark brown with a bit of red in it. So it just looks incredible. It's actually a little bit of an eggplanty tone to it, I guess you could say. And I put that right between her lashes very intricately, and I'm going to blend it and soften it. I want the density of an eyeliner pencil. Wow. See, the density really woke up her eyes and brought out her color. Now I'm using a waterproof brown pencil. Again, we're staying with the warm tones. In her waterline underneath her eye, I also use it in the waterline in the lower part of her eye, as well as underneath. So we're surrounding the inner eye, surrounding the outer part of the eye with eye pencil, and then softly blending it out. See, beautiful. Really shows her eye color. All right, now I'm going in with the crease. So this is, again, a chocolate sort of espresso color brown, and I'm using it in the outer crease with a 217 brush, my favorite MAC brush. And I just use circular motions, really getting it into the orbital to bone there. And as you can see, that opens up her eyes and really makes them look bigger and brighter. So I love that. It's just gorgeous. This is a blender brush, so just to make everything nice and blended and graduated how I want it, that I just run this over the top. It's kind of a little makeup trick to use. This is glitter, so I need a little bit of gold glitter because she's got the gold in her hair, and I just want to bring that out, so I'm tossing a little bit of gold glitter right in the center. Then of course you need a little mascara. So I'm actually making this fairly dense. I think I did 2 layers of this. And then I'm going to do individual lashes in the outer corner. I did 3 in each outer corner just to make her eye lashes pop even more, and the outer edge of her eye come out even more. So her eyes are popping. She looks great. The mascara looks great. I only did it on the upper lashes. And I'm going to put these individual lashes in the outer edge. I think it looks really elegant, and I wanted to bring that out a bit more. Okay, we're on to lipstick. So this is called Boldly Bare. This is just a neutral lip pencil, and she has very fair skin, so I wanted to go along with that. It's only maybe a shade or 2 darker than her skin, but it's a nice neutral, and I'm going to use a peachy toned lipstick on her. Again, the focus is mainly her eyes. So here's the peachy lipstick. I love this color. It's just a lovely kind of buttery peachy tone, and really looks beautiful with her, the rest of her eyeshadow and her dress, as you will see soon, that she has on. It just pops. It looks really beautiful. And I apply it very delicately. I want to really get a good amount. Now I'm tapping a little bit of a pinky highlighter around her eyes and on her brow bone and on her cheekbone. The reason for this is I wanted to pop the high points of the areas around her eyes and brow bone, because I felt like that would really be elegant and make her face pop even more, because she has a beautiful delicate bone structure. So as you can see, I'm just tapping that in around her eye area. And that's the finished product. We're going to take her hair down and you'll see her beautiful dress. She's on her way to a wedding, and there you go. Please subscribe to my newsletter for insiders, deals, and discounts. And thank you so much for watching The Beauty Shaman.